Hi and hello Let's Play fans, it's your old pal Berg787 back with episode 4 of our EU4 El Dorado campaign playing as Castile. We are in the middle of a war to take Alicante from Aragon. We are fighting against Aragon, we're fighting against their vassal Navarra, we're fighting against, I can't remember whether they're a vassal, but they're in part of a personal union against Naples as well, although Naples haven't shown their face yet. And I believe Urbino are probably in this war as well, but I don't really care too much for them. We're sieging Alicante, we're sieging Aragon, we are not sieging Valencia, which I might go and do. I might actually just quickly buy two, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly buy 2 lots of mercenaries, just to siege, yeah, there we go, just to siege Valencia, so they can't actually build any troops there. And we've actually got the rest of their army kind of cornered, but I don't want to attack them. Mainly because I don't want to attack. I prefer to be the defender in a lot of aspects, even though this is an aggressive war from our end. But plus, it's all mountainous up here, and being the aggressor in mountains doesn't end well unless you're really much stronger than the opponent. So, I said we're going to keep things as they are. I'm quite happy how we've got them cornered. We've improved relations as far as we can with Valencia. Okay, so we'll recall our diplomat. That's fine. Good, we've got our 2 troops here, so we're going to move them in over here to, as I said, siege Valencia as well. And at the moment we're doing a nice job of sieging almost everywhere. We're not sieging Girona and wherever this place is up here, Roussillon, presuming that's how it's pronounced. But basically all we're doing at the moment is limiting them from building troops, because we're sieging these provinces, so they can only build troops in Girona and Roussillon. They've actually... I might actually go and take Girona as well, start sieging that, because then they would be stuck in one province. Not split in half. I think that's what I'm going to do. That was a bit of a boo-boo from the computer there. Just need to make sure that they don't actually attack us in the, or they don't get there before us, if that makes sense. What's going on here? A request for military access from Granada. Are they still part? Yeah, they're probably part of this war against Portugal. Yeah, go on. You can walk through my land. That's fine. See, yeah, they are moving there, and they're going to get there before us. Is that right? They would arrive in Girona on the 22nd of November. When would we get there? We would get there on the 22nd of November as well. See, I don't want to take that risk that they would specifically get there before, because then we would be the aggressors in Mountain, and that's not something that I really want to do. So we'll leave ourselves where we are. I mean, we've still got the big advantage. Aragon's almost fallen. I'd like it if Alicante would fall, but when you're sieging coastal provinces, if you haven't got a blockade on it, it does make them take a lot longer. We're doing good though. As I said, they can't really attack us, because they know that if they do move into, especially if they move into here, Pirinello. Pirinlo? I don't know. If they do move into there, that's mountains. We'll just move our troops up over here and really fuck them. They are getting more troops brought over. I'm presuming they're ferrying them over from Mallorca or Sardinia over here or something like that. But not getting enough to really make a difference. I mean, we're still in a good position, and we'll be able to move 2 more troops out of Aragon once it falls. Which will give us another 2 troops, obviously, if they do decide to attack. And eventually, if they don't do anything, if they just keep, yeah, they keep bringing over 1 troop, but if they don't do anything, don't ever try and attack us, then we will just, eventually we will have all our troops here, because they will have sieged everything out, and we will move them. What's going on here? Truce ended between Portugal and Castile. Okay. That's a new thing as well, that pop-up. I don't remember that being in previous expansions. It wouldn't actually pop up and tell you that the truce had ended, which is quite nice to know. Gives you instant heads up on when you can attack again. What's going on here? Our ports are blockaded, I know that. Oh, we can get new technology. Yeah, so I'm going to go up in diplomatic tech, and after this increase, I'm now going to focus on using that diplomatic points to get exploration ideas. So good, that's all good. So yeah, now we're going to start using them to get these. Also, for those who haven't played the game before, when you start unlocking these, they also start to unlock your actual national ideas, and our Spanish ideas. As you can see here, we get discipline, we get extra missionary strength goes up, stuff like that. So there's all of these as well that will start to get unlocked, little bonuses. But we'll talk about those in more detail as and when we unlock them. They do have 23,000 troops up here in Girona, which is a little bit scary. Because my combined force of... I'd have 15 plus 7, is that right? So I'd have 23 as well. Okay, so no, actually I'm okay. I'm not worried about them attacking me. It's not going to be easy for me to attack them though up in Girona. I'd need a lot more troops to feel good about it. But then again, I do have that super general, Thomas de Bazan. So he would make things. He would help me out if I was to do any kind of attacking in the mountains. Again, not something that's very advisable. Cool, Barcelona is going to fall very shortly. We're actually technically losing the war because we still haven't taken our war goal of Alicante, but we'll have that in the coming months. Just waiting for these sieges to finish. We've got a couple that are not too far. We're into positive territory over here. And the siege of Barcelona is over, so that's good because now we can completely... We can combine our whole troops there. Now we're going to have a lot. Because I think once Aragon falls and this place up here, Pirineo, falls, we will then attack them in Girona regardless. I'll feel okay about it. Well, I won't feel great about it, I'll be honest, but... oh shit, got it paused, sorry. Surprised Naples aren't ferrying anyone over. Usually they ship over one stack of about sort of 10-12 troops, which is annoying. And it can be quite damaging when they initially do it, but you can usually take care of them fairly quickly and then you don't see them again for the rest of the war. But I think that's going to be the case this time, or at least I hope it's not. Ah, Portugal are sieging Granada. Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't have given military access, because I think they've also changed that as well on this game. It used to be that you could do a little bit of hiding tactics, like let's say Aragon was super hard. They were like really, really strong, and they started beating up all my army. And I had like an army left, but I knew that they would get beat up. I could ask for military access from Granada, and they would let me in, and then I could hide. Aragon couldn't come and attack me. But now they've changed it that if you have military access to somewhere, to a different country, then whoever you're at war with also has military access. So you got to be careful who you got military access with. And by me allowing Granada military access to me, that also allowed Portugal military access to me, and it actually made them go and beat up Granada, which helps me out a bit as well, I suppose. I'm not really too fussed by them having that. But anyway, so we've completed these sieges, and I think it's going to be time. So how many troops are we going to have altogether up here? We've got 7, that's 9. So we're going to have 27,000 troops going up against 19,000. I kind of fancy those odds, but I am just going to wait. I am going to wait for these sieges to fall, because I'm not sure where their troops will retreat to. I would imagine they should retreat up this way when I break them, but just in case they retreat down here, they could cause a problem for a small stack, and you know, I just don't want these sieges messed with, basically. That's what I'm saying. So we will wait. We're not in a rush. We've got everything well in hand. I really wish... Yes, there we go. So we've now got our war goal. So we're going to start to accrue points. We've got points anyway. Our percentage has gone up because we have taken over land. We're going to move you up to here. And Valencia... In actual fact, I'm okay now. I think I can go and attack them now. We're just going to make sure... This is where the good general is, isn't it? He's up here. Yeah, I'm going to make sure he's the one who leads the attack in. They keep losing troops here. I don't know why. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we got there first. Okay. Big general seat. No, but that's the mountain penalty, but we don't have any river crossing penalties or something like that, and we're getting pretty good dice rolls from our shock and fire and stuff like that. So yeah, we're slaughtering them up in the mountains, even though it is in the mountains, because we've got super general. So we crush them. Where are they going to flee to? They're going to flee to Pirineo, are they? Okay, interesting. No, they're probably going to flee to Navarra. That's where they're going to go. Yeah, that's where they'll end up. Okay. Oh, Navarra's not called Navarra. What's it called? It's all new to me, these sort of dynamic province names. Nafarroa, is that what it's called in Navarran? Well, in Navarran Spanish? I don't know. Okay. Detach siege. You move here. We're going to detach another siege. And the rest of us, we're going to go and crush them in Navarra. Yeah, we have unpaused. It's just saving. Yeah, these are when you're playing on Iron Man. Each month it auto saves, which that's why we're having a few little sort of slowdowns while it's auto saving. So we're going to go and destroy the rest of their force, hopefully up in Navarra yet. I don't think we're going to stack wipe them, unfortunately. Oh no, we did. Superb. Oh no, we didn't stack wipe them. I thought they'd been stack wiped. We shall detach a siege in Navarra. That's nobody basically. We're not worried about them. We'll chase these 8 down, these 8,000 troops wherever they're going. Where are they actually going to head to now, or is that just where they're going to stay? They're going to stay in Aragon, are they? Well, they're not going to be there for long. Now we've stack wiped them. Excellent. And then we'll just go and take care of the rest of the Aragon army here. And good. Now we're going to move the rest of our troops just down to here into Barcelona, because whilst we have all mainland Aragon occupied, they can't build any troops here. They still do have obviously a formidable navy, so we can't stop them from building troops in Mallorca and in Sardinia and then ferrying them across. So, you know, just going to keep these troops here in case they do some shenanigans, and ferry some troops over here and you know, detach these sieges. Oh, you know what? I don't really need these mercenaries anymore, so I'll get rid of them. What we're going to do here as well, we're just going to break off one lot, send them here, because we actually don't have enough men here at the moment. We're waiting for them to reinforce. So we've lost some men, so we need to send over some more, just so we've got enough to actually maintain the siege. Now, we've got a war score of 46%. What could we get for that if we went to try and... So we want to take Alicante, obviously that was our war goal. Return cause... Oh wait, hold on. So the Bishop of Toledo. We have a vacancy in the Bishop seat of Toledo. There's a churchman from a rich family who's made us an offer. Okay, if we approve and back his election to the position, we will gain a large contribution to our coffers. Some more devout people claim that this is a sin called simony. Sounds a bit weird, but what do they know? We need the money, so we would gain a bit of Catholicism reform desire, but we would gain 62 ducats basically, so that'd double the amount of money we've got in our coffers. Or we can gain 10 papal influence. I don't think we need money that desperately. We're earning money quite well, so I'll just take that. But in the meantime, so we could get them to return Roussillon to Foix. I actually don't want them to do that because I want that province one day. So, no. Cancel subjects. And cancel Navarra. I don't want them to actually cancel Naples because there's a chance sometime in the future I could inherit all of that if the Iberian wedding pops up and comes my way, but probably won't. Release nations. Alright, we could get them to release all of this. To release Sardinia, shall we? Really dicking with them. No, they can keep Sardinia. What's this? Annul treaties. They have treaties with all of these people? Oh, okay. Don't really care about that. War reparations is something I'd want. I can make them a vassal now, but we need to completely conquer them. So they're ready to talk, basically. All of these people I don't really care too much for. We'll get them to break their treaties, though, with these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all of that. Okay, good. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. That'll end this war. Super. Yeah, we've lost our Castile, but we did take Alicante, which was the goal of this war. Going to move our troops back to, well, these are going to move to Toledo. These are going to go to, I don't know, here to Soria. The Genoese trade fleet is going to go back to protecting Genoa. What's this? A truce has ended between Morocco and Castile. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, Granada. Oh, right, okay. That's good. That'll be the next war that we take part in, finishing off the Reconquista. But in the meantime, just want to get all our other... just going to pause it for a second. I just want to get all our other trade fleets back to what they were doing. So, Bordeaux, yep, you go and protect there. Obviously, our money, we're not making as much as we were. Yep, you guys combine. You go back to protecting Seville. And the good thing is as well, we don't actually have to send these guys to go to combine. If we just put them as protecting let's say, Bordeaux. Eventually they will merge with the Bordeaux fleet up there. And these guys will merge with the Genoa fleet. Okay, fantastic. So, I just want to make sure that, because we have been doing quite a lot of warring. Our war exhaustion's not too bad, actually. It's actually come down a bit. And I am going to go and take Gibraltar back. But I can't do it just yet. Well, I can do it just yet, but I don't want to do it just yet. I just want to make sure that we've done a couple of things. I'm going to make this place a core, because unless it's a core... So basically we have a claim on it, on Alicante, but it needs to be core, which then it's considered as really part of your nation. And until that, they won't pay us taxes, and it's quite a high tax base. 7 is quite high, so I'm going to get that. It's cost us some administration power, but hey-ho, we need to spend power to make power, I suppose. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do, and it also reduces risk potential and stuff like that, unrest potential rather. So we're going to take Alicante, and we're going to core it, I should say. Meantime, I'm going to send these troops down here. I know we do have the Luna, but I'm going to put our heir as the leader of this troops. Because as I said, I kind of want him to die. Because he's shit. He's a buffoon. But he needs to really get involved in skirmishes to die, that's the thing. So, yeah, I'm not actually going to... Once these missionaries have completed their job, so when are they likely to have done this by? 1457, so, okay, August 1450, so less than a year away. Once they've converted these provinces to Catholicism, then the risk of unrest and rebellion there will have gone completely, I think. So once we've done that, we will then attack Gibraltar and take back what is rightfully ours. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually in the meantime, Navarra, now that you are no longer what's its face, under the vassalage of Aragon, how about you join us? So we're going to offer you alliance. Yep. In the meantime as well, we're going to cancel that fleet basing rights that we asked for from France, because it does cost us money. So I'll get that cancelled out, just to see how much money we are making. So 4.10. We will get a royal marriage as well. Seem to have lost... We're not making as much money as we once were. Not quite sure why that is. And why aren't we making any money from war reparations? Because we asked for war reparations from Aragon, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. It's a bit annoying. Never mind. Well, next time we go to war with them, we'll ask for it again and make sure we get it. Come on, missionaries, convert. Because also then that quest that we asked for to convert, to unify our religion, will be done, and then we'll be able to pick a new one, and hopefully it will involve retaking Gibraltar, and then we'll be able to get more bonuses on whatever the quest offers us. So that's also another reason to wait. Just got to be patient. We're already into April, and I think it was August, wasn't it, that we expect our missionaries to have fully converted these provinces to Catholicism. My coffee has gone cold, but not to worry. You know, I quite like cold coffee. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe wouldn't want to start the day with a cold coffee, but can certainly have one at this hour. We also might, now that we're fighting someone who doesn't have a super navy. Just going to check what Morocco's navy's like. No, we don't want to go into their armies. What's their navy like? Because we might do a little bit of swashbuckling overseas. Morocco, they have nothing, basically. They might have all been wiped out in this recent war they had against Portugal. Although they did win the war, they took Ceuta back. Interesting. But yeah, I'm not sure if just taking Gibraltar is going to be enough, because they are allied with you'd think that if it was just Gibraltar by itself and we conquered Gibraltar, then it would be alright. We would be able to claim them straight away, like once we've conquered them. But because Morocco are involved in the war, I don't think just sieging out Gibraltar is going to be enough for us to be able to end the war with. So we might have to go over there and do something. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Just want to convert these to Catholicism, which we've almost done. Navarra. We've got a royal marriage and all that jazz. How do we get the? How do we get you to become a vassal? So we need to have an influence of at least a relation of 190, and at the moment we're at 71. So we basically need to do a bit of improved relations with you. Good. We finally managed to convert. Yes, excellent. So we've got more papal influence from doing this as well. I actually got quite a bit of papal influence. Actually, so much so that we can spend it on stuff. So we could spend 25 papal influence and we would get this, which, what does that do? It lowers our interest. Our interest isn't particularly high at the moment anyway. Or we could do this and get... Okay. That's kind of interesting. 25% chance of a new guy. I'll take that. Just want to see who we get. We've achieved religious unity, so we've got 10 prestige, 25 administrative and diplomatic points, which is good because we are in desperate need of diplomatic points. In the meantime, let's see, because I kind of don't like this guy. Do we have someone else? Oh, we've only got +3 guys, which are too expensive for us, and we can't go back to a +1 guy. But what did we get elsewhere? Did we get anything that was different? Don't know, can't tell, but okay, we'll leave things as they are there. Now, we've got to pick a new mission. Our manpower reserves need to recover. What is our manpower? Oh fuck, we got 0 manpower. Alright, yeah, because we've been reinforcing our troops. Basically, for those who haven't played the game before, as you can see here, all these regiments have 1,000 troops in them, yeah? Now what happens when you go into war, you see that our troop numbers, like it won't say 21 anymore when we take casualties, it will drop down, it might drop down to say 15. What that means is these troops are still, that regiment still exists, there's just no one in it to man it, they don't have 1,000 people in it, so it counts as having less. It seems as if they've died, and what happens is over time from your manpower pool it will replenish, so it comes back up, and we basically used all ours up of late trying to replenish our troops. Yeah, as you can see here, these guys have all these guys are currently replenishing, so what we can do to stop that is if we consolidate, that will form the rest of the men together, and you know. But what was, so if there was like, you could have two regiments of 1,000 people, but they're down to 500 each. If you consolidate the two 500, you'd have one regiment of 1,000. So you'd lose a regiment, which you'd have to rebuild at some stage, but it stops your manpower from being drained. How long would it take us to get our manpower back up? Because we probably need to do that before we go to war. Manpower at least 90. What I'm going to do is actually just finish the Reconquista anyway, because I'm not really fussed. We're not going to. It's not going to cost us a lot to just beat up on Gibraltar. We're not going to. We'll come back to that quest later on. Okay, so that's good for us. We're just going to move our fleet out here, so we're going to be blockading Gibraltar, which should aid us in the our what's its face? Our fucking our siege of Gibraltar. Can't even speak. And we will get ready to declare war. And actually, you'll have to wait till next time for us to declare war on Gibraltar. Hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. I'm leaving it on a, well, I say a cliffhanger. I think we all know I'm going to beat up on Gibraltar, but you know, you can wait until tomorrow to see that episode. If you like the episode, again, you know what to do. Do hit that like button. It means the world to me. Hit the like button. Go on, just do it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as well, and you like the content. That also means a lot to me. Not quite as much as hitting the like button, but subscribing also is very important. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for episode 5. Ciao, ciao.